Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see solutions of exercise 5C. In the previous video of exercise 5A we have learned what is the set and how to describe it into different forms and the different type of sets. In the next video of 5B we have learned about the subsets and how to find them by using the formulas. Now in this video we are going to see or learn about the operations on the sets. There are four types of operations, that is union, intersection, difference and the complement. So that's what we are going to study in this exercise. The previous videos of 5A and 5B I have suggested in the I link above. Okay, so let us start with this exercise. First definition is union of sets. So union of sets means the name itself suggests that it combines the two sets. So the union of sets A and B is the set of all those elements, each one of which is either in A or in B or in both A and B, and it is denoted by A union B. This is the symbolic representation of union here. You have to write A union B, the first set and the second set, and union symbol is U here. For example, A is 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is 2, 4, 6, 8. So you have to write all the elements of A and B together in the ascending order. That set is called as the A union B. If the elements are repeating, you don't have to write it double time. So you have to write it only single time. So that is 2, 3 and that too in the ascending order. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So that is A union B. There are some of the properties of A union B. So union of set is commutative, that is A union B equal to B union A. Union of set is associative. So if you take three sets and if you put the bracket here or here, the answer will be same on LHS and RHS. If any set A and B we have, A will be the subset of A union B and B will also be the subset of A union B. So whatever sets are included in the union of the two sets, each of the set will be the subset of the union. Okay. Then A is a subset of B, then A union B equal to B. That means here B is the superset and A is the subset. So if you do the union of a subset and a superset, then what will happen? The answer will be the superset. Similarly, for if A union universal set, the answer is here universal set. If you are doing a set which is a smaller one and the universal set, so the union will be the universal set, that is the bigger set. If A union phi, that is empty set, then the A itself or the set itself. If any set is done an operation of union on it with the blank set, then the answer will be the set itself. So those were the properties of union of sets. Next operation is the intersection of sets. The intersection of sets A and B is the set of all the elements common to both A and B, and it is denoted by A intersection B. This is the symbolic representation for intersection of set, that is inverse of U. You have to write in between the two sets. For example, A equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and B elements are 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. So you have to intersection means that is a common between the two elements, between the two sets. So those common elements are here 5, 9 and 13 in each of the set. So that is your intersection of the set. So you have to write the common elements between the given sets, that will be the intersection. So A intersection B equal to 5, 9 and 13. Next comes the disjoint sets. Disjoint sets is opposite to intersection of sets. So if none of the element is common in both the given set, then those sets are called as the disjoint sets. For example, A is 2, 4, 6, 8 and B is 1, 3, 5, 7. Now here you can see in both the sets not a single element is common, so the answer will be here blank set or phi. So A intersection B equal to phi. Those sets are called as the disjoint sets. Intersecting sets. So intersecting sets are two sets. Those are called as intersecting, or they are also called as overlapping, or the joint sets, that is inverse of disjoint, if they have at least one element in common. So such sets which have at least one element in common, those are called as the intersecting sets. For example, C is 5, 7, 9, 11 and D is 9, 11 and 13. Then C intersection D will be 9 and 11, that is common in both the sets. Those are called as the intersecting sets. Now similar to union of sets, there are some properties of intersection of sets which are opposite to union of sets. So intersection of set is commutative, this is similar one. It is also associative, that is also similar one. Then this one, if A is a subset of B, then A intersection B will be A. So here A is a subset and B is a superset. Then if there is an intersection between a subset and a superset, then the answer will be the subset. Since, and here also A is a subset of universal set, so A intersection universal will be the set. So if you are doing the union of the intersection of a set and the universal, then the answer will be the set here. For any set A and B, we have A intersection B is a subset of A and A intersection B is a subset of B. So if you do the intersection, then that intersection will be the subset of A and it will be the subset of B also. If A intersection blank set or phi, the answer will be phi. If any set is done an operation of intersection on it with the blank set, then the answer will be the blank set, because no element is common here. So it is a blank set for every set of A. So these are some properties of intersection of sets. Then difference of sets. For any two sets A and B, the difference, which is written by the pattern A minus B, is the set of all those elements of A which are not in B. So that is called as the difference of sets. So whatever the first set is there, you have to write its element which are not present in the second set. So that is called as the difference of set. For example, A is A, B, C, D, E and B is A, E, I, O, U. So if you want to find A minus B, so you have to write all the elements of A which are not in B, those elements leaving the common ones. So write those. So you can see here B, C, D is not present in B set. So the answer will be B, C, D. Now if you are doing B minus A, so all the elements of B which are not present in A, so those you have to write it here. So A is common. So I, O, U is not present in A from B. So you have to write I, O, U. That is the answer. So here clearly A minus B will not be equal to B minus A. Then complement of set. For any set which is a subset of universal, so all those elements of the universal which are not in A is denoted by A complement, or it is also read as A dash. Okay, that is A complement. So for example, if sigma is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and any set A is 5, 7, 11, then its complement will be 6, 8, 9, 10. So you can see 5, 7, 11 are there in the set 5, 7, 11. So the remaining one are 6, 8, 9, 10 which are not in A but they are in the universal set. So those elements are called as the set, that is called as A dash or A complement. Now A union A complement. What will be the set of A and A complement union? So you can see union means all together you have to write. So all the elements, if you write it together, it will be the set of the universal. So a set and union of its complement set will be always then universal set. And a set intersection with its complement set will always be a phi. or the empty set. Now you can see here A and A dash. Now none of the element is common in both these sets. So the intersection here will be empty set. Next thing is distribution laws for union and intersection of set. So this is the distribution law as you have seen in algebra. So similar thing. So whatever the set is outside the bracket, you have to multiply with each and every set inside the bracket. That is the distribution law. This is for union and this is for intersection. So the answer will be A union B intersection A union C, and here the RHS will be A intersection B union A intersection C. These two are called as the De Morgan's law. This is A union B complement equal to A complement intersection B complement, and the second one is A intersection B complement, the whole complement it is, and here you have to write single complement, and A complement union B complement. So for whole complement if it is union, so for single you have to write intersection, and for whole if complement if it is intersection, then for single you have to write union. So that is De Morgan's law. So let us start with the first question of exercise 5C. Let A equal to ABCD set is given, B is BCE and C is ABE. You have to find A union B. So A union B. So you can see, write all the terms from A and B together in the ascending order or in a sequence. Okay. So A, it will be B, C, D and E, all the terms together. Then A, B union C, similarly B and C combined together. A and C, now A and C together will also be again A, B, C, D and E. Okay. Then B intersection C. B intersection C. Intersection means common element you have to see. B intersection C. Common in B and C are BE. So BE. A intersection C, it is AB. So this way you have to solve for union and intersection. Now in the first question the alphabets were given. Now in the second the numerical values have been given. For the set A equal to 2, 3, 4, 6, B is 5, 7, 8 and C is 2, 7, 8, 9. So A union B is, so write the union of these two. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That is A union B. Then A union C, you can do B union C similar way. Then A union C here. If the elements are repeating, you have to write it only once. So it is 2, 3, 4, 5 is not there. Then 6, okay, then 7, 8 and 9. This is A union C. Now A intersection B. A intersection B, you can see none of the element is common. So it is blank or 5. Either of this one you have to write, not both. Or not this inside this, that will be wrong. So either you write this or you write this. Then A intersection C. A intersection C. Which are the elements common in A and C? Write it. So those are 2 and nothing else. So only 2. Okay. So see here you can see only 2 is common. Here is 3, 4, 6 and 3, 4, 6 is not present here. So this way, this is B intersection C, 7 and 8 are common in both the sets. So this way you have to solve question 2. The next one is, you have to find the difference here. A is given as 1, 4, 7, 8, B is given as 4, 6, 8, 9. So A minus B, before this I have explained you that is what is the difference. A minus B means all the elements of A which are not in B, that those elements you have to write it here. So all the elements of A, you have to leave the common elements. See, common elements are 4 and 8 in both these sets. So those who are not common are 1 and 7. those are not in B. If you are writing B minus A, so all the elements of B which are not in A, those are 6 and 9. So 6 and 9. That is the answer. So this way you have to find the difference. Now here universal set is given 13 to 21. A is given as 13, 17, 19. B is 14, 16, 18, 20. You have to find A complement. So A complement means all the elements of A that you have to leave it from the universal, and the remaining from the universal, those who are not in A, write those elements for A complement. So 13 is there, then 14, 15, 16, 17 is there in A, then 18, 19 is there, then 20 and 21. So this will be your A complement. Similarly, we will write it for B complement now. 14 is there, so 13 is not there. So 13, 14, then 15, 16 is there, then 17, 18 is there, 19, 20 and 21. So this will be your B complement. Question number 5. Universal set is given in the set builder form, that is x such that x belongs to the integer from -4 to 4. So the less than and equal to sign is also there. So that is -4 to 4. Okay. So -4 and 4 are also included in the set. Then A is x such that x belongs to W such that x is less than 4. So W starts from 0. So less than 4 means up to 3 you have to write. And set of B will be x such that x belongs to natural number. X is between 2 and 4 and equal to 4. So between 2 and 4, that is less than greater than 2. X is greater than 2 here, and but less than 4 but equal to 4. So greater than 2 is 3 and equal to 4 means 4 is also included in this one. So this will be the set. The set here it is given in the set builder form. You have to write in the rooster form first and then solve for the given question. Now here they are asking for A complement. So write the A complement leaving all the elements from A which are in universal and write those which are not in A. So all the elements of the universal which are not in A are -4, -3, -2, -1. 0 is there, 1, 2, 3 is there, then 4 is not there. +4 is not there. Similarly for B complement, leaving only 3, 4 from here, write all the elements. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is given. Okay. So this way you have to solve. When they ask you the question in the set builder form, you have to convert it into the rooster form first and then solve for the given question. Question 6 is, universal set is given as a natural number set. Okay. And x is a factor of 144. So all these are factors of 144. A are the factors of 24. Set B are the factors of 36 and set C are the factors of 48. Okay. So here A dash means A complement. All the elements of the universal which are not in A, write all those elements. So those are, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 is there, 9 is not there. So write 9. Then 24 is there, so 16 and 18 is not here. So 16, 18, up to 24 is there in A. Then 36 and all this is not there in A. So write 36, 48, 72 and 144. So this is the way to write A complement. Similarly B complement you can write. Now let us give the answer for C complement. So C complement will be 9, 18, 36, 72, 144. These are the elements which are present in universal but not in the set of C. Then A union B. So this is the set of A in the given question. This is the set of B. Its union will be all the elements together. So this is the union. Similarly B union C. This is set of B and this is set of C here. So you have to write the union here. So the union will be all the elements together 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 16, 18, 24, 36 and 48. So that is B union C. So similarly for A union C, then A intersection B complement. It is given in the question, B complement, just now we have found out here B complement. So A and B complement, its intersection you have to find. So intersection of these two sets will be, what are the common elements from these two sets? I can see 8 and 24. So it is 8 and 24. So that is the answer. Similarly, you have to find for B intersection C complement. Then C minus A. So C minus A means all the elements of C which are not in A. So you can see in this set all the elements of C which are not in A. So up to 12 all the elements are there. Then here 24 is there. 16 and 48 is not present in A. So the answer will be 16 and 48. 16 and 48. And this one, so here A minus B intersection C. First solve the bracket B intersection C. So the answer for B intersection C will be this one. Then A minus this bracket. So all the elements of A which are not in this bracket. Okay. So here 8 and 24 are not present in this one. So the answer is here 8 and 24. Okay. So this way you have to solve your question number 6. Now by taking the set of question number 6 itself, you have to solve for question number 7 for the given operations, whether you have to say true or false. So LHS should be equal to RHS in this given question. That is A intersection B union C is A. So solve it and find it whether it is A or not. So this is A intersection and this bracket is B union C, and their intersection will be all these elements which is A here. So that is true. Okay. Then A is a subset of C. So A is a subset of C. So all the elements of A are present in C. Therefore A is a subset of C. So it is true. B is a subset of C. B is a subset of C here. No, all the elements of B are not present in C here. See, 36 is not present here. 18 is not present here. So all the elements of B are not in C. So it is false. And A intersection C complement is 5. That is blank set. So this is A and this is C complement. Their intersection is, yes, of course we are getting blank set. So it is true. Let us see for question 8 now. These are to verify the identities. So what properties we have seen that we have to verify it here by taking the sets that is given in the question. A is A, B, C, D, E. B is A, C, E, G and C is B, E, F, G. So first one to verify is B union C. So B and C, their union, that answer comes out to be A, B, C, E, F and G. Okay, A, B, C, E, F and G. Okay, you have to write in the sequence. Then C intersection B. So C intersection B will also be the same thing. A, B, C, E, F and G. So therefore the given question here is verified. So it is hence verified. So this was for union. The similar one you have to show it for the intersection. You are getting E and G in both the sets. So it is verified. This is the associative law that we have studied above. So this is A union B union C should be equal to A union B union C. So you can see A and this is B union C and their union comes out to be this one. Then A union B union C, their union comes out to be this one, and these both are equal. LHS equal to RHS, therefore this is verified. So now let us see for intersection, associative property for intersection. So this is A intersection B intersection C. So first we have to solve this bracket here. So first write the A as it is, A, B, C, D, E intersection. What will be their intersection now here? Points of intersection for this one is E and G. So this is E and G. Okay. Now intersection of these two things here is alone E. That will be your LHS. Now for this one, first solve this bracket. So intersection between this A and B is ACE. Then intersection with the C here, BEFG. So common element in both these sets are E. So hence LHS equal to RHS, hence the associative property for the intersection is verified. Now here comes the distributive property for the intersection and the union. So this is the first LHS, you get this answer. This is the RHS, you get the similar answer. So LHS equal to RHS. This is the distributive property for union and intersection again. So A, B, C, D, E, that is your A. Intersection B union C will be A, B, C, E, F, G. Okay. So union of there will be A, B, C, E. That is your LHS. Then find the RHS. The union of these two here will be ACE, and its union with A intersection C is BE. So its answer will be, their union will be again ABCE. So here LHS equal to RHS, therefore we can say that, here that the given question is verified. The next one is here, 9th question is, A is given as BCDE, B is DEFG. These are the two sets. Universal set is given as BCDEFG. So you have to find the complement, De Morgan's law, you have to solve it here. So A union B complement is, first you have to write A union B and then write its complement. So first do the union of these two things, that will be BCDEFG. And now its complement, so you all the elements of all these elements from the universal and write the remaining one from the universal. But here there is no remaining, so it is 5. Then A complement, so all the elements of A, leave it from the universal and write the remaining one. Those will be FG for A complement, and similarly for B complement will be BC, and their intersection is, there is no intersection, so it is 5. So LHS equal to RHS, hence it is verified. So let us do for this intersection and this. So first one LHS will be here. You have to write first the intersection will be D and E. Its complement will be BCFG. Then single complement is here, it is F and G. Union, it is B and C, and their union will be BCFG. Okay, so LHS equal to RHS, hence verified. Now all these fill in the blanks that I have given in the above notes. So A union A will be A intersection A will also be A, obviously. Then A union blank set will be A intersection blank set will be 5, that is blank set. Then A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement. These two are De Morgan's law. A intersection B, the whole complement will be A complement union B complement. Question number 11 is, here universal set is given in the set builder form as x is such that x belongs to natural number and it is between 4 and 18 including 4. So start from 4 and less than 18 is up to 17 you have to write. A is a set of x such that x is a multiple of 2. So table of 2 you have to write up to 20. Then it is though infinite but write up to 20 now. B, x such that x is a multiple of 3. So write the table of 3 up to 30. And C, x such that x belongs to natural number, x is less than 11. So natural number less than 11 means up to 10. 1 to 10 you have to write here. Okay. So now you have to prove it, the De Morgan's law. So A union B complement. So A union B, write the A union B first here. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20 and 21. This is union. Now its complement you have to write. So it will be, leave these elements from the universal and write the remaining from the universal. So it will be 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. So this is A union B complement. Now single complements, A complement will be here 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. This is A complement. Its intersection will be with B complement will be 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16 and 17. This is your B complement. So their intersection will be, clearly you can see from the numbers 5, 7, okay, 11, 13 and 17 are the common elements in both these sets, that is the intersection. So LHS is equal to RHS and therefore it is verified. Similarly, this one also you can do it. This is A intersection B. The answer is 4, 5, 7 up to 17 and the single complement, the answer is the similar to LHS and RHS, hence verified. Now here A minus B. So this is A minus B equal to A intersection B complement you have to prove. So A minus B is 4, 8, 10, 14 and 16, all the elements of A which are not in B, that you have to write. And A intersection B complement, so this is A, its intersection with the B complement we have found it above. So their intersection, the answer comes out to be the similar to LHS. So LHS equal to RHS, hence verified. So let us see the fourth one here. Now again the distributive law. So A union B complement. So write the set first. So A is the set of elements here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, table of 2, that is 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. That is the set A. Its union with B and C intersection. B and C intersection comes out to be 3, 6, 9. And their union, that will be here 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, union of these two. So 3 and 9 are not there in this set. So we have to combine them together. 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. So this is LHS. Now for RHS, A union B will be 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 24, 27 and 30. This is your A union B, whose intersection with A union C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and 21. So their intersection is 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So you can see 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, then 10, 12, 14, then 16, 18, 20. So these are common in both the sets. Okay. So that is LHS equal to RHS. Therefore verified. So that's all for now. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Get the math.